comes in bags of dirt. They then refine it through a grid to get out all the impurities, and then they mix it with water and then use one of the molds to the appropriate style of sink. They fill the mold, let the clay absorbs out to the sides and adheres to the side of the mold. The water is evaporated. Then they refill it until each sink gets to the proper width for the specification of that sink. Then they are air dried and they come out your normal clay color. I don't think we have one, which would be that same color as that. And then the bases are all fired. This is the big gas oven in which they're fired. And you can see this is the end. It opens at both ends, and so what happens when we make sinks is that the other end is open, this end is closed, and that cage moves down over a load of sinks on that side. The other door is closed, and then it's fired. It takes all night, approximately 8 hours, to fire the raw product itself. Let's see, I think we have... These are tiles, and once they're fired, then they come out the normal clay color that you anticipate the terracotta color in doing it. Then they'll go over here this area is for painting, and the sink itself is placed on a small stand that rotates like this, and the designs are all hand painted. Okay?
Right.
There's a base coat put on. You can see on these tiles the light white base coat. They're dipped, all sealed all the way around, and then each artist would get one and would paint the appropriate design on it by hand. Okay?
Right.
When we produce tiles, the tiles are bought. We buy the bases from a different fabrica, okay, that makes them. One difference about our tiles is that the tiles themselves, I don't want to touch those. The tiles themselves, they're all painted, are made in a 50-ton hydraulic press.
Oh.
All right, which adds density, which improves the quality of the tile. It adds for consistency of size and shape, and it adds for consistency of flatness. All right. Right. Most fabricas, 90+% of the ones in Mexico, make their tile bases by hand, which are less dense, less consistent in size, and less flat. They have a little curve to them. So ours, you will see, sit very flat. And the reason for that is that the tile bases are made in a 50-ton hydraulic press. Then they get a base coat, and then the designs are put on one pass through for each color. So if you have a single color design such as this over the base, then it would be one time through the silk screen. If you have 4 or 5 colors, then it's going to pass through the silk screening process once each for each color. And then this lady there inspects each tile when it's finished. She's putting on a second or third color, and around the edge makes sure that the paint job is complete on the edges so that it comes out with a quality piece.